Hey guys, so a ton has happened since we sent out our last update, and today we just wanted to catch you all up on what we've been up to. One of the most exciting parts of the first year of all new missionaries with Ethnos 360 here in PNG is bush orientation. A time when we as a family get to go out and live in a remote location in the bush.
And for us, that meant jumping on a plane and heading out to live with the Tigak people. We lived in a small community on an island accessible only by boat and stayed in one of the missionary houses there on the island. And we spent most of our time doing what our Tigak friends do. And for me, that looked like joining the women while they cooked their meals or sold fish at the market, weaved different kinds of mats, went out fishing at night.
And I spent my time with the men. I learned how they build houses, how they make canoes, how they garden, how they spearfish, all of these super ordinary activities for them, super exciting for us, but all really important things that inform their view of the world. Then we would assemble all of the information that we gathered in our time with our friends, pictures, videos, stories, audio recordings, and we'd go back to the house and we'd process it. And this is a hugely important step in our language learning because we need to analyze the discourse features of Tokpisin, how our friends tell their stories, how they persuade each other, how they give each other instructions. As we do this analysis, patterns and themes begin to emerge, and we're able to then apply those same patterns and themes to our communication and our speech as well. So it's a lot of work for sure, but it's so exciting.
The best part, though, of our language and culture study of being out on the island with the Tigak people was really just the deep friendships that we were able to form, and even so quickly, just with the Tigak believers and with unbelievers on the island as well. It was really neat.
So one of the biggest highlights for me was definitely our last Sunday in Tigak. I got to preach in the church in Tokpisin. It was so awesome to preach from the book of James, a book that this group of believers had never been taught from before, and just be able to share the truth of God's word with them that was ministering to me while we were out there, that God uses trials in our lives to develop endurance and maturity in us.
Yeah, and then afterwards, it was so special. They sent us off with just a huge feast, and one of the community leaders even honored us. They did some dancing to send us off. It was just really special and a really sweet time.
So now we're back at our base here in Hoskins, West New Britain, and this is where we're going to be for the next several months as we finish up our study of Tokpisin. Hopefully we'll be finishing that up later this year. But now that we've been on the ground here in PNG for 10 months, we're starting to put some of the practical pieces together of what our future here is going to look like. So we definitely appreciate your prayers that God will just give us clarity and vision as we take the next steps for our ministry here.